Yeah, I'm back. I just got a call from my mom. Kevin, where you at? Yeah, she speaks Spanish, Mexican. Kevin, ¿no estás? Ya vienes para la casa? Ah, I'm in Sonic. Estoy en Sonic, man. Comiendo los chicken tenders, popcorn chicken. Oh, Pop Tarts. Nigga. Tater tots. Y un little toast. Estoy comiendo, ahorita voy, no está muy lejos. Ah, ok. Cuídate, hijo. Take care. Ok, ahorita voy. Okay, bye. I love my mom. Always looking out for me. You know, moms always be overprotecting their kids and shit. Trying to keep them safe and shit. Always on the lookout. And that's what's up. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm just sorry. That's what I learned. I came down to that. Not a, like I said, I'm not a sorry ass nigga. I'm just sorry. And I'm saying nigga a lot. Shout out to the black folks. I'm Hispanic, but shout out to the black folks. I like their accent, you know. I like black folk accent, Cuban accent. Niggas starting Cuban, Dominican. I like Dominican bitches. They got a nice little accent. Got a nice little accent. So how do I actually talk? Now that I think about it, like raw, unfiltered, no character set up for Kevin. No character set up, nigga, just raw. Who the fuck am I? How do I actually talk? I guess this is how I talk, cause I'm talking like this. But I talk Spanish at home. Yeah, so that's a blessing, nigga. I'm bilingual. That shit could probably open up more opportunities for me. But like I said, that's one thing I learned. I'm just sorry. And I'm about to say it 3 times. No, I'm not about to say it 3 times. Open. Like, for example, I made it with my mouth open. But nigga, you disrespectful as fuck. Nigga, I'm sorry. The fuck? Just trying to let me eat. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck it. Be bold, be disrespectful, nigga. Fuck it. Fuck them. And I said this shit before. I've been holding myself back a little bit on some shit like that I like in my life. I've been holding myself back. How do I say this? How do I talk this? I'm gonna just go right at that shit like a fucking bull with his horns out. Like, shit is long. Sometimes that shit ain't worth it. That shit be long, bro. That shit don't be worth your happiness or your peace. Not at all. But it's just fucked up because that shit is like just fucked up how that shit was. But it's okay. It's okay. And this nigga Kevin be scaring me some. This nigga Kevin be scary. I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga Kevin's scary sometimes. 444. Once again, I think I saw it and said that in like the last video as well of the Mukbang. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been seeing them synchronicities. You know, the 111. That's my life. 111 life. Gotta be free. You know, I'm a free. I gotta. I'm a free. I'm a free spirit. I'm a free mind. I can't be locked up. I can't be stopped. But yeah, I'm finishing this shit up. I know the lighting is dookie cheeks right now, but it just got a few tater tots left in there. 555. Yeah, I've been seeing synchronicities like that, you know. Little shit. Yeah, that nigga Kevin be scary sometimes, nigga be like, play with me. And that shit is a little weird too. Like, I'm not trying to clown myself, although I do be clowning a lot of shit. I do be clowning a lot of shit. But, you know, I gotta be nice to myself. Because I be talking down to myself. And I'm low-key rambling again, but I got a lot of like alter egos and shit. Like a lot of personalities. But I remember seeing this one thumbnail. It's like Ram Dass. It was on YouTube. It was like Ram Dass. The freedom of being nobody. That I fuck with that. That shit hit. That shit resonated with me. The freedom of being nobody. Like sometimes I feel like I'm all this, I'm all that. And then I feel sad as fuck the next minute, cause I'm like, I just realized like, damn, I'm nobody. I'm nothing, dude. I'm nothing in this whole universe, cosmic thing that we call life, nigga. I'm nothing. I'm a little speck. I'm a little speck. You know, in comparison to this whole thing. Now I'm about to be sleeping, so I gotta do my reality check, nigga. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers on my hand. Do I got 6? No. Can my finger pace through the window? No. Damn. I guess I'm still here. And don't be anxious. I can't say don't be anxious, but your anxiety is funny if you look at it. Like, you're in the present, or you're not in the present if you got anxiety. You're in the future, but you're not obviously in the future. You're just worrying and shit. You know, just stay in the present, my nigga. And it's easier said than done, but just gotta practice and shit. Being in the moment. And I feel like I'm eating way too much now. Y'all ever get that shit where you eat way too much? You eat way too much and then, nigga, just any food that you look at just looks disgusting because you're full. That's how I feel right now. And I swear, this shit been on my mind for a minute. I need to go link up with some baddies or something. I need to go, I don't know. I want to focus on myself and shit. But I kind of want to fuck around with some females or I don't know. You see, I'm like in between. I'm like in between wanting to go out and I don't know if I want to be in a relationship and all this other shit, like get married and have a girlfriend and be in a relationship. I don't know, but I do want to like just go out and out of my comfort zone, because that's part of my comfort zone. Just being like not being out there, especially females. Like I don't know, bitches, hoes, thoughts, whatever you name them. And yeah, I guess I ate mukbang with Kevin. The parts are all over the place now because the fucking Amber Alert fucked my shit up, and then my mom called me. I'm trying to think of an example of what I was saying earlier about like holding myself back to say shit. Like I'ma just be bold and that shit is regardless. But you got a lemonade again. I'm gonna start being y'all know people be like, you gotta be respectful, you gotta have manners and all this other shit, but sometimes I'm an animal, bro. Sometimes I'm an animal. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm gonna just start saying shit like the way it is, like raw, just raw truth. Like, start spitting. Like, I can't think of an example right now. That shit's crazy. That shit be like that. When I'm trying to think of an example, I can't. But just like everyday life shit. Like, I gotta ask for some shit. Like, I gotta think and calculate. How do I say this? And I'm not like complaining either. I'm just saying, man. I start just saying shit like, am I doing the fucking pallet jack shit today or what the fuck? Am I doing the fucking, this box go over there? This, that. Cause I be thinking too much. I'm already an overthinker. That's the struggle of being an overthinker. You dig? That's like for an example. I'm trying to think of another example. Oh, can you pass me the salsa? We're eating right now. Oh, you're nigga. I'm a example. My mom is talking to someone else, nigga. I need to ask her for this or for that. Fuck, just interrupt them. Fuck it, be rude, nigga. Nobody got time to be all respectful and kindly manners and my little bow tie. Just be raw, man. That shit is way better in my opinion than to be all mannerly and shit. Then just be raw, man. I guess raw is the best word I can think of. Just be raw. Fuck. You know, like people talking and like I'm already like too nice. I'm not like trying to say be rude and shit, but I'm just saying like be raw. I'm saying this to like myself, you know. If it clicks with anybody else, then that's this. Just be raw. Burp. Them big gases, they need to come out your system too. Same way gas. Same way you got a fart and shit, that be gases in your system. If you know, like pay attention to your body. Like you have aches and sores. If you just pay attention to it nicely, you'll be simply able, just like this, you'll be able to acknowledge it, address it, and just fix it up. You know, move your body, you know, in the right ways to fix that shit. Not even. You just gotta pay attention to little shit like that. It don't be too big, but little shit can add up. It can. And on that note, I hope y'all take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Oh yeah, one more thing. I've noticed that like all my conversations with people are they're so the exact same. But I'm just a simple fucking human being. I don't know, bro. Like they just be so simple and shit like, how you doing? I'm alright. How are you? Oh, I'm okay. I'm alright. And by the way, I don't know how to answer that question if I'm being honest. Hi, how are you? For the sake of having that conversation, for the sake of answering, I'm gonna just say I'm okay. I'm alright. But if you were to ask me that shit, like I wouldn't know how to answer that shit. You would ask me and I would stand right there, probably looking at you or just being unresponsive, like not knowing how to answer that shit. And like, nigga, I'll take a whole 10, 20, 30 seconds to think of an answer. Real shit. I'll just stay thinking, like, cause I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to answer that question. Not really. Like I've answered that shit before. I'll be okay. I'll be alright. You know, I'm gonna just tough it out. You know, see this shit through. But real shit though. I wouldn't really know how to answer that question. But yeah, my conversations be the exact same. Like, hi, hey, how you doing? I'm okay. How are you? I'm alright. Alright, take care. Alright, you too. That's like the main thing. I always just, you too. Oh, here's your shit. Here's your meal. Thank you. You have a good night. You too. Hey, Kevin. Alright, awesome. See you tomorrow. Alright, see you too. Alright. Like, that's just how my conversations really go with people. I'm trying to, I don't know. Like, if I say I want to elevate myself and elevate my conversations and shit with people, But then again, I'm not really a talkative person. Damn, I got some shit on my fucking mouth. But yeah, that's really how that should be. I don't talk a lot. Oh hey, yeah, you too. That's like the main thing that I be ending conversations with. You too. I don't have deep conversations with a lot of people, except myself. Like right here, right now, just talking to myself, doing a video, making a video, a mukbang to be exact. But yeah, that's really how my conversations should be. So kind of like bland and simple. I don't really be having too much to talk about. Like I'm just a regular ass person that spawned. I feel like I was just born. I feel like I was just born for real. Like it's been 19 years. I'm 19 years old. This shit's been. I'm 19, but I'm really like 21. I don't know how that makes sense, but yeah, I feel like I'm 19, but I'm already 21. I don't got too much to. Like I'm just me, bro. I don't be talking too much. I'm low-key rambling on right now too much. Like, what do you want for yourself? I'm asking that. What do you want? You want money? You want cars? You want clothes? You want hoes? You want what you want, my nigga? Like, what you want? I don't know. I don't really know. I really thought if this shit was like that easy, man, I want $1 million. I want a nice house, a nice car. I want I want 2 bad bitches, nigga. Nigga, I want 2 baddies, nigga. Fuck it. Nigga, 2 at a time, you know. Go crazy. I want just a happy life. If it was that simple to answer that shit. But that's the thing, it's not really that simple to answer that shit. What do I want? What do you want? What do I want? I guess that's what I want, man. It's kinda dark out, huh? It's a little dark. I guess that's what I would want from this life. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I just want to be peaceful and live like a monk. Just live in the moment and reach enlightenment. Which I want to say, like, you are, like, you don't. And that's the thing too, when I want to start saying some shit that's like God related, or like, you know, higher consciousness, awareness, and as soon as you want to say some shit that you experienced, like, you can't even really put it into words. Like, or maybe, yeah, like I was saying, maybe I just want to be a monk and live like a fucking guru, you know, on a fucking mountain, just meditating. Maybe I want to meet a fucking master meditation and just go like Zen mode. I don't know. I'm low-key saying it like it's a joke right now, but that's, I feel like, the influence I have with a lot of people. like in the world, like they don't be taking that shit like serious. So I kind of like play along with it, like I'm not serious, but like deep down that shit is like low key serious. Like might just move to India, meet a guru, and meditate. Or I might become really rich and have a big ass house, a fucking race car, Lamborghini, nice ass fucking car, fucking. I don't know. I'm barely 19. One thing I do know though is that One thing I do know is that I'm gonna die one day. That all this is gonna be over. I'm gonna be laying down and I'm gonna be like these in the fucking deathbed, bruh. I'm gonna be like these. And everything that's here, but it's all gonna be gone, nigga. Cause like I'm gonna be in my, I don't know where I'm gonna be when I die. But all this shit is gonna be fucking, you know, we don't really know what happens after death. Or we don't really know what happens when you die and shit. There's a lot of different beliefs out there. And that's one thing I do know. I'm gonna be, you're gonna be just, you're gonna go. Gonna have a last breath and you're just, and I don't really like to think about that like that, like in a sad way, but just in a way, like Sadhguru said, you know, and just remind yourself that every day that you're immortal, you know, in the sense that you're gonna die one day. So make the most out of this as you can, you know. Just make the most out of it, I guess. Because everything's right in front of you. You think you need to be somewhere else. You think you need to be in a, like I was saying earlier, a mansion with the cars and bad bitches and rich and chains, dollar bills, monies, stacks, all that shit. Like, you think you have everything right here in front of you. Like, you don't need none of that shit. Of course, we have our natural biological process, survival. We have our survival biology. We have, that shit's always there. But like real shit, like all this shit is gonna be gone one day when you die. And hopefully I die peacefully. Hopefully you die peacefully too. You know? And we'll see. We'll get to experience death our own self. You're gonna die yourself. I'm gonna die myself. Y'all know ego deaths and shit like that when you take spiritual drugs, shrooms, psychedelics, acid, you die on that shit. You have an ego death. Basically your identity, who you think you are, it shatters, it breaks because of the drug you took. It does that. Causes you to have an ego death. You see things completely fucking different. You might be happy as shit, but if you start depending on that, you need it again. Now your happiness is, you don't have control over your own happiness. You know, for example, you got fucking cocaine, or I'm gonna use weed. I'm gonna use weed for example. I'm gonna use weed for example because I know I've smoked weed. I know I've smoked before. Nigga, I'm happy as shit on weed. When I'm sober, I might not be too happy. So I'm gonna be like, damn, now weed is that like thing, you know, that point of interest, if you will, or like if I'm happy, if I'm not really happy, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke weed. I'm gonna feel good as shit. But if you're like, are you attached to that shit? Are you are you relying on that shit to get you through, or you know, are you placing that your happiness on that shit? Your life, your strive. Cause like beer, as an example too. You're relying on that? Are you becoming attached to that? Dependent on that? You shouldn't. Like if you, that's just things to consider whenever you're doing that shit. But back to the psychedelic drugs and shit. You have an ego death. You know that if you don't know what that is, it's like you lose a sense of who you are. Your ego, like your personality, who you thought you were. Let's say your name is Joseph or Jonathan. You lose sense of who Joseph and Jonathan is. Now it's like a free canvas. You know, Jonathan was a canvas that had colors written and this and that. But now you take this drug and you lose like that sense of identity or the ego. You die. Now you don't know. And it's a beautiful thing at times too. You don't know what it's hard to explain too. Like you lose that sense of self, your ego. It's an ego death. That's what that shit is called. You no longer feel identified or attached to this character or personality. Ego death. And I might low-key take shrooms. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I might low-key take shrooms and shit. I've experienced a lot of things in this. Might try shrooms. I'm not trying to ruin my life either, but I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to become dependent on that shit either. Like, if you get it, you get it, nigga. An ego death. I've seen videos of people that have taken psychedelic drugs and they can't describe in words what they're saying, nigga. I don't think people like, I don't think people understand how useful these psychedelic drugs can be. Like, fuck alcohol. Nigga, that shit causes so many deaths. I don't think a single person has died from weed. I looked that shit up on Google, of course, but still, it's like completely. And I'm not trying to promote that shit or in any type of way trying to tell people to use a drug and they'll have some type of benefits like I'm selling some product. Like, no, I'm not really doing that, but like, what I am saying is that it can help you with certain things. And to just look at that shit to where they have alcohol legal that causes so many fucking deaths, and they use that shit so freely, and then have all these other restrictions on all these other drugs that are, psychedelic drugs, make you change your whole outlook on reality and life. And yet they have them banned and illegal. They don't have enough research done on that. It's like wanting to say some shit, but you've never done none of that shit, so you can't really say no. You can't. So it's illegal, and niggas get fucking incarcerated for some shit that grows from the planet. It grows from the earth. Simple. Some simple. Keep y'all bodies hydrated. Drink water. Water's like the main thing, bro. Oh my goodness. Water. Lemon water is really good too. Healthy. Keeps the body hydrated. Gives it what it needs. But yeah, you really get to experience that shit once you do that shit. Like, I've done weed. I've done edibles. The first time I did edibles, it was like some Wizard Rosen edibles. I was on the mic with the boys. I was saying some other shit, bro. I was saying some other shit. Like, I was talking. I swear, I was not talking on my ass, bro. But I was saying, like, dude, we're spiritual beings. I'm in another dimension. I'm in the fourth dimension. I was saying some other shit, but that shit was like real. I was experiencing that shit like I keep saying like. But yeah, you don't really need drugs to elevate your consciousness and shit like that. Like, if anything, drugs actually at times lower your awareness. You're more like slumped out on drugs. Then if you were like sober, you'd probably still be more alert. Energy levels, that shit all varies and stuff. A lot of variables, there's a lot of variables when it comes to shit like that. But that's real. Psychedelic shit. I hate feeling like I'm in a rush, like I'm in a hurry. Like I gotta be somewhere. I gotta be home now for my parents. And I understand the struggle. Like, if I had a kid, I would want to, I'd want to keep them safe and all that. But like, I don't know. I don't really like feeling like I gotta be home now. Like, I don't know if being pressured is the word. I just don't want to feel like I gotta be there, like I owe something to someone. No, why can't I just be here right now and just be? I'm in the car. I'm in the whip. It's not my car. It's my dad's car. I don't know why my head just twists like that. I do notice that though. Like, the way I am, I'm like a rebel. If you tell me to do some shit, I'm gonna be more doing that shit the other way. I'm gonna be doing that shit opposite. I'm like twisted in a way. Like, if you tell me to do this, I'm gonna be doing that 10 times more. You know? So, I don't know. Like, going about that shit is like going about, I don't want to say me. Going about like Kevin is like, I don't even know, bro. Maybe I'm talking too much. But I like this though. I like talking to myself, recording this video. This was a mukbang. I'm done with the food. I just got the 2 little bags here from Sonic. I just like sitting here and just talking to myself. Or to any viewers. If y'all are watching, thank you for watching. But yeah, going back to that, like if I had a kid, I understand the struggle, like keeping them safe, keeping them home on time. Like, you're responsible for them. You brought them kids into the world. So you got to take care of them. You got to make sure they go on the right path, you know. Like, I don't think anybody really has kids and just lets them go like they don't have parents. Although, you know, some kids is like not abortions, they're like orphans or whatever. And my dad's calling. This is what I'm talking about.